like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my God.
What's up, guys? My name is Kenneth Thompson, and today I'm very excited because I will be doing another spoken word reaction video, and this one is The Greatest Women. And now, something about this one, I really don't know what much to expect. I don't know if he's gonna be talking about the greatest women in the Muslim community, or the greatest women period throughout the world, or you know, the things that he's gonna be saying about women. You know, just I know it's gonna be about women, and what maybe these group of women that he speaks on has done for the world, and something in that nature. But other than that, I really don't really have a clue on what to expect. But for those of you who have watched my other spoken word videos, those are my I really enjoy doing those, because I really enjoy doing these videos is because they're always very controversial to what I believe in, and but even though it is like that, I respect the religion, I respect the people, and it's something that's very interesting to me, you know, to learn more about a different religion and things like that. But yeah, like I said, this video has a much different title than my last two spoken word reaction videos, so I don't really know much of to expect other than it's gonna be about women. And so just jump right into it.
You know, something must be wrong when almost every single song has sex as its basis. When rap stars get famous after making lyrics that are shameless. When a woman is expected to sleep with a man who doesn't even know what her name is. And when artists are paid to degrade the very women that have made them. To the point they are nothing more than pieces of plastic that we can dispose of once they are no longer attractive. It's sickening and sadistic that this world's become so misogynistic. And you can call me unrealistic, but just listen to the statistics. 7 in 10 men view porn, while over 75 million are addicted. 68 million requests a day for pornographic pictures, making 1 in 4 searches sexually related. It's like nobody even knew she existed until she got naked, degraded and abused over and over again just to gain millions of views. It's a shame we've subdued to a definition of beauty which is so misconstrued, as we judge each other's looks off of Facebook likes, Instagram pictures to filter off what we really look like. See, we are so obsessed with our outside, we have slowly lost sight of who we really are in real life. I mean, it's sad to see so many teens lose their self-esteem. Looking at these magazines thinking they have to look like what they see. Please, you are worth much more than a 2D image on a screen. You are a living, breathing human being. If only you knew what you really mean. Just look into your history books and begin to read of all the girls in the world who were capable to achieve, and you will surely see with certainty females like Fatima al-Fihri, who opened the first ever university, Rufayda al-Islamiyya, the first nurse to perform surgery, and Aisha bint Abi Bakr, the greatest female scholar in eternity. It's a shame you probably haven't even heard of these great female prodigies. Honestly, we don't need to give up our modesty in order to be successful. For you are worth much more than a commodity that is sexual. You have so much more potential if only you knew your worth. You could be like the greatest of all women to have walked this earth, like Mary, the mother of Jesus. chosen by Allah to be an example for the believers, a woman who stood strong even when she was abused, falsely accused and ridiculed for things she'd never ever do, so it didn't really matter when there was nobody else beside her, for she knew that God was Ar-Razzaq and her ultimate provider, and she had a trust in Him alone. Just like Asiya, the wife of Fir'aun, a woman who was brave and courageous, stood up for what was right and didn't let anybody change this, a woman who was fearless and laughed in the face of death, for she gave up the riches of this life for a palace in the next. Next up, Khadija, the mother of the believers, a wealthy merchant who had nurtured the Prophet for over 25 years, his first wife, the love of his life, and the mother of his kids. She was the first to believe in him when nobody else ever did. She just is, beyond any words that can make you understand. So much so that even Allah sent her His salam. She was grand, and Allah assured her, just like her daughter Fatima, the master of all women in paradise, a woman who would shine so bright she was nicknamed as Zahra, the splendid one with the most generous of hearts, a woman who gave up so much of her food she had no choice but to fast. She would fight on behalf of her father even as a little girl. And such are the examples of the greatest woman in the entire world. And it had nothing to do with how they looked, but for who they truly were. So ignore the standard of success defined by society, when God has said that the best of mankind are those who have piety, regardless of your shape, your color, or your race. For God does not look at your bodies, nor does He look at your face.
Oh, I think it's actually almost over, but just pause it real quick. Man, these things always give me chill bumps, but I really enjoyed this one. I really have enjoyed this one so far. It's amazing, you know, in our day and age, you know, the stereotype that women have just as women, that they have to look like this and dress like this, when they have to have this kind of job, and they have to do all of these other things just to be even recognized. You know, and like, I mean, it's truly sad because there's women in everyday life who just feel like that's the only route, that they can actually live out their dreams, that they can actually accomplish certain things. I mean, and when you think about things like that, I mean, it's really messed up, you know, because it shouldn't be like that, you know. It's just sad. And that it's like that, but like the greatest women that he is quoting, and he's putting out there in this this music video, you know, it's basically for women out there who don't know their purpose, or who find themselves just being in the world and of the world, and don't know what they want to do, or they know what they want to do but they're scared to try to accomplish it. You know, this video was for you, and this video proves that that women can actually be something, that this world isn't just a man world, and that only men can accomplish great things. Women can also. And that's basically what this video is saying so far, which is almost over. So we'll just jump right back into it and finish it out.
Rather, He looks towards your heart and checks your faith. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what the people say or who they think you are, when you could be like the greatest of all women in the eyes of Allah. The greatest woman.
Alright guys, that was the greatest women, and yeah, like I just said in like 20 seconds ago, I really did enjoy this video. I enjoyed it a lot. It taught me, like he said in the video, that there was a few women's name in the video that I did not know. I did not know a few of them. I think the only one I actually may have known was Mary, if I can recall right. I don't know, I have to watch it again, but Mary was the only one that I actually even knew in the video, as far as actually knowing their name and knowing a lot about them. But yeah, and I mean, it's sad. It really is. I mean, even thinking about myself, that it's kind of sad that that's the only woman out of the group that I knew. And he even called it. He was like, most of you probably don't even know these women's name. But I mean, like I said, that's the reality of the society that we live in today, especially in America, where we discredit women. We discredit the women who actually make a difference. You know, we just look at women as sex objects and nothing more, and that's not the way it should be in this day and age. Especially what women have gone through to be able to have the things that they have, especially in America, as far as like being the last to be able to vote, and how they fought so hard to be able to vote, to be able to do many things like become doctors, fight for the army, things like that, and those are great women, and but still in this day and age, if we find ourselves looking at women as just sex objects, and that they can't really amount to much, and that's not really fair, and that's not very logical either. But yeah, it was a good video, and this guy is very smart. Very smart. Definitely will be doing more of his music videos. Probably at least once a week. So click the bell notification. Always get notified whenever I do a video. And give me a like. Comment. Did you like this video? Do you want me to continue doing this guy's videos? Leave suggestions. And subscribe, guys. Subscribe. Let's try to get that 200 mark within a couple months. That would really mean a lot to me. And just thank you guys for everything that you do. Thank you for the suggestions. Thank you for the comments. And until next time, always be above average.